we are standing on the edge of a truly massive shift in how work gets done. And it's all because of AI. Now, this isn't sci-fi anymore. It's really about understanding this new world and, figuring out where you fit in. So let's break down what's coming and maybe more importantly, how you can get ready for it.
You know that feeling, right? You're drowning in a sea of browser tabs, your to-do list is a mile long, and you just feel totally buried by digital noise. And you look at all these fancy AI tools and you just have to ask, okay, when are you going to stop giving me tips and just start doing the work for me?
This right here, this is the magic moment we're all waiting for. I mean, can you imagine? The ability to just dump a whole list of complicated tasks onto an AI and know, really know, that it's going to get it all done across all your different apps. The moment you can just lean back and say, done. Now, if you're feeling like you've missed the boat on all this, let me tell you, you haven't. You didn't sleep through the revolution. That true hand it off and forget it moment, it's not really here for most of us yet. You are standing at the starting line. You are right on time. So what do we even call this new AI power? And the million-dollar question, when is it actually going to show up? Well, this is where you might want to lean in a little closer, because we're not talking about 5 or 10 years from now. We're talking about months. The term people in the know are using is autonomous personal agents. But forget the jargon. Just think of it like a digital employee or a personal assistant for your computer. This is an AI that doesn't just answer questions. It literally sees your screen, it gets what you're trying to do, and it takes action step by step to get it done, all by itself. And just look at how fast this is moving. Phase 1, that's expected to hit in the next 4 to 6 months. That's AI that can literally click around for you. Then, just 12 to 18 months from now, we're at Phase 2, a full-on digital assistant that can tidy up your computer. And Phase 3, that done moment we're all dreaming of, that could be here in as little as a year and a half. This isn't the distant future. This is practically tomorrow. Okay, so when you see a timeline that is that aggressive, for a technology that is that powerful, there's one question that immediately pops into everyone's head. Is my job at risk? And you know what? That's a totally fair question. It's the most important one to ask. But here's the twist, and it's a really big one. This isn't a story about people being replaced. It's a story about a pivot. And the craziest part is, the people whose jobs might seem to be the most at risk are often the exact same people who already have the skills to absolutely crush it in this new AI economy. Let's just take an admin assistant, for example. What do they really do? They manage workflows, they coordinate all these different moving parts, they make sure information gets to the right place. So as AI starts to handle the small individual tasks, that person's high-level skill of managing the whole system becomes insanely valuable. They don't get replaced, they get a promotion. They become an AI systems orchestrator, basically a manager for a team of digital workers. Or what about a trucking dispatcher, a total master of logistics, juggling a million things under pressure? When an AI starts optimizing the routes, that incredible human expertise doesn't just disappear. Nope, it evolves. It becomes supervising the entire autonomous system. They go from dispatching trucks to being an autonomous logistics supervisor. They manage the AI that's managing the fleet. And hey, think about a customer service agent. Their whole job is built on decision trees, empathy, and that if this, then that kind of logic. Well, those skills are the perfect foundation for teaching an AI agent how to interact with people without sounding like a robot. They become an agent behavior trainer. They're literally teaching the AI the psychology of what makes good service. You see the pattern here, right? The point is this. Your years of experience, your deep industry knowledge, your gut feeling for how work actually gets done, none of that is becoming obsolete. In fact, it's becoming the foundation that this entire new AI workforce is being built on. Your experience is your advantage. Okay, so if your experience is the foundation, what are the actual skills you need to build on top of it? Let's call them your new AI superpowers. And the really good news, you're probably already using them every single day. First up is systems thinking. And don't let the fancy name fool you. This isn't some complicated engineering thing. It's just the ability to see the big picture, the whole puzzle, not just one little piece. It's understanding how everything connects. Seriously, if you've ever managed any kind of project, you're a systems thinker. Next, we've got workflow design. This is basically where you take that big picture systems thinking and draw a map. It's figuring out the sequence of a job. What happens first, then what after that? And that map, that's the blueprint you're going to hand over to your AI agent.
And finally, there's automation logic. Again, it sounds super technical, but it's really just if this, then not thinking. If a new email from a client comes in, then create a new task in my to-do list. It's just about giving the AIs super clear, simple rules to follow.
And this right here, this is the most empowering part of this whole conversation. The skills that are going to make you priceless in this new age of AI agents, systems thinking, workflow design, and automation logic. They are not about coding. You do not need a computer science degree. These are the new digital trades. They're accessible to anyone who just understands how to get stuff done. So, with all that said, where do you start? I mean, how do you take that first step from where you are right now to where you need to be? Well, it's actually way simpler than you think. Here is a super clear 3-step plan. Step 1, just start identifying the systems you're already a part of. Write down the processes you manage every day at your job. Step 2, go explore. Play around with a simple automation tool like Zapier or Make. You don't have to become an expert, just get a feel for the logic. And step 3, start changing how you talk about what you do. You didn't just manage schedules, you designed and executed time management workflows. Position yourself for the job you want.
And you really should start now because this shift is already happening. The roles of AI orchestrator, agent trainer, workflow designer, they're being created as we speak. This isn't about some distant future. It's about the opportunity that's right in front of us today. So the only question left is, will you be on the team?